Alright, welcome back to BCS, and today we're doing another playoff video. I've loved doing these videos. I bet you guys love watching them too, because those last two playoff videos, pretty good support. But this time, what are we doing this time, you may ask? Well, get this. We all know the NFL is made of two conferences, alright? You got the AFC and NFC. Inside the two conferences, the AFC and NFC, you have four divisions. AFC West, North, East, South, and then with the NFC. Obviously, the top runners make the playoffs. With two extra wild cards, the top divisions, other than the leaders, make the playoffs. 6 teams in each conferences. 6 with 6 is 12. 12 teams make the playoffs. Yeah. But what if we did this? What if we took away the AFC and the NFC? What if we took away conferences in general? And we did like how college football does it, where it's just a giant list of standings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on and on and on. So what if we did that? What if we just made a playoffs without conferences, where it is directly by seeding? So that's what we're doing today with the top 12 teams making the playoffs. So, before we get started into the bracket, I need to address a few things. At the time of this video recording right now, as I speak, in real life, 2 games have already been played in the Saturday triple header. Alright? Bucks and Texans, Bills and Patriots, but currently the 49ers and the Rams are playing right now as I speak. So therefore, the standings might not be correct when this video goes up, so I'm sorry about that, but I just wanted to get this video out. And the other thing is that this bracket will not be like how the NFL does it, where the highest remaining seed will play the lowest remaining seed. We're going straight down the bracket. So, we're going to get this bracket pulled up, and the top 12 teams, like I said, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the top 12 playoff bracket. And 1, 4, 2, and 3, those are obviously the buys. The top 4 teams have the buys. So let's go ahead and run down the bracket. So, obviously our buys. Number 1, the best team in the NFL, the Ravens. The second team, the Patriots. Following up the Packers at 3, then the Saints at 4. So then let's go into the actual matchups of the wild card. The number 9 Bills and number 8 Vikings. 12 Steelers, 5 49ers. Texans 10, Chiefs 7, and Rams 11, Seahawks 6. So I hope you understand how this works. Top 12 teams, like I said. The seeding is hard to explain, but hopefully it makes sense. And yeah, let's go and jump into our first game, which involves the number 9 Bills traveling to Minneapolis to play the number 8 Vikings. Let's go. Okay, so here we are in Minneapolis, and 13 seconds are left on the clock as the Bills are leading by 10 and have knelt down into victory formation. Gonna do it one more time. And just like that, we have upset already. The number 9 Bills getting past the number 8 Vikings. But the challenge all starts here for the Bills as they move on to play the number 1 Ravens. So let's move on to the next game. Winner will play the Saints. And what a game we have here. It is scored 34-31, and I'm most likely sure they're going to punt this ball away. Oh, they're going for a field goal. Let's see. This could make something really spicy here. Here goes the kick. Oh, they fake it. Oh my. That might be the first time and only time we'll ever see a fake field goal. J Dobbs, the holder, gets socked almost in the 50. And that really just killed him there. This really, you don't want to give the 49ers this much space and time to work with. And the 49ers are pumped from that after a completely failed fake field goal. Yes, a fake field goal by the Steelers. Okay, so they line up around the 46-yard line, and they have to go, well, if they want to tie the game, about 15 yards, but they're not looking for a tie. Hits up. Who is it? Oh my goodness. What a gain by Taylor. Garoppolo sends another bullet. 48 seconds. Garoppolo looking to pass again, and it's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Standing still, it gets knocked away in 91. If he would have put on the gas, might would have picked it, but lucky enough, 2nd and 10, 39 seconds left for the 49ers offense. On the 15-ish yard line comes the 49ers. A little bit more time again, and who is it? Wide open. I'm guessing that is Pettis. Yep, number 18. And the 49ers take a lead. But however, here's the thing. Steelers with 3 timeouts, 30 seconds left to go. This game is far from over. I hate to admit it. It's Roethlisberger and Juju Smith-Schuster with 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. But how about Roethlisberger said, you know what? Screw my injury. Let's get back on this field and let's beat the 49ers, he says. It's 9 yards to go. 30 seconds left. 4-point game. 38-34. Roethlisberger. Ooh, hits up his tight end, I'm pretty sure. And oh my goodness, fighting for some extra yards. Call that timeout. That was a pretty good gain. Wasted 6 seconds, but it was worth it. Needs to get at least 10 yards per gain to get a solid chance of this. Plenty of time. Oh, here comes 94. Getting him down. Gotta call that timeout. A clutch sack. That wasted about 10 seconds off the clock. Steelers, desperate need for a touchdown with 18 seconds left and 1 timeout. A loss of about 5 yards. Really hurts the Steelers. Same thing with the clock. Losing that clock really did hurt. 3-man rush for the 49ers, and he's going to air it. Is someone out there? He's just going to throw it into a pile. Oh, that dude had him a second. Couldn't hold on. 3rd and 15, 11 seconds. Might have to do that again. Another 3-man rush on the line for the 49ers. Roethlisberger just sitting down and whoa. Throws it right to the dude with a pick 6 and the final play of the game. Roethlisberger, go back to sitting the bench because your injury did not help you at all. The 49ers win it 40-34 as time expires. Roethlisberger just throws a blind eye interception right to the dude. And the Steelers, with absolute no hope at all after missing a fake field goal, just completely shutting down after a sack. The 49ers just breeze past them, laughing, and the 49ers are moving on to play the Saints in a good rematch earlier this season as the 49ers are going to kick this extra point. And it looks like it is going to be no other than good. The 49ers win 45-34. Moving on to the other side of the bracket. And welcome to no other than snowy Kansas City, where the Chiefs and Texans are tied at 20 apiece. Patrick Mahomes, ooh. Oh, it doesn't get much out of it, just about a 5-yard gain. I thought that would have been something, but there was a bullet for 5 yards. Patrick Mahomes. It's another really short route. Oh, and he almost broke out of it as a flag, though. Let's see what happens here. Face mask, defense. And that is a win for the Chiefs as they get a 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line with only 50 yards to go. Or less if they want to kick a field goal. But however, 3 timeouts still remain for both teams. So time management is going to be an essential part of winning for this game right now. Right, so the Chiefs are moved up all the way up to around the 50. Still in their own territory. A little bit more yards to go. And Patrick Mahomes is going to get up to the tip of the arrowhead, or actually the back of the arrowhead. About 7 yards of gains. Letting time tick. The Texans are also letting the time tick with no timeouts been called yet. 6 timeouts still are staying on the board after 2 quarters of play. After getting all their timeouts back. Kind of surprising, actually. In a game like this, for real. Patrick Mahomes on the arrowhead, and oh, throws it a little off, and oh my goodness, how is the sideline covered in this much snow? You can't even see that dude's shoes. Patrick Mahomes with only him in the backfield. Not a surprise, another pass play. Oh, here it comes. Gotta throw his one arm. He does that best. He does it better than anyone. Throws it on the run. Just a flex. Patrick Mahomes converts. And the timeout is calling by, I believe, it's the Chiefs. Chiefs with time management going on. Patrick Mahomes really just clutching it up. Scrambling away to the left. Throwing it on the run. Finding a wide open receiver. Gaining 20 yards. It's what Patrick Mahomes does best. Close to the 25-yard line. Easily in field goal range. Gonna do a screen pass. Gonna make nothing out of something, I would say. And another timeout was called by the Chiefs. Kansas City lines it up with the last-second field goal. In the snowy weather. Kick is up. And it is good. The Chiefs, as time expires, beat the Texans 23-20, and the Chiefs are moving on to face the Patriots. Now down to our final wildcard game, which I believe is the Seahawks and Rams. Pretty interesting wildcard so far, and let's move on to the last game in the wildcard. With 10 seconds left, and Seahawks are down by 2 scores, I'm pretty sure. Last play of the game, can't do anything about it. See, this is what happens when you have a division rivalry in the playoffs. Anybody could win. The Rams, in this case, being the number 11 seed, being the number 6 seed. I would call it an upset, but that's just plain old-fashioned love-hate relationship with the rivals. Any team can beat any team. And yeah, the Rams are moving on to play the Packers. The wild card is concluded. Let's move on to the divisional. Well, actually, it's not the divisional because there is no divisions and conferences, but you get the point. Round 2, that's what we'll call it. Okay, so that concludes the wild card games, and moving on to the round 2. I almost said conference, or being divisional. I'm getting confused. Remember, no conferences, no divisions, but moving on to the second round. So let me go and pull it up real quick. We have the number 8 Bills, or excuse me, the number 9 Bills going to the number 1 Ravens. The number 5 49ers going to the number 4 Saints. Good revenge matchup. Same thing with the Bills and Ravens. They played earlier too. The number 7 Chiefs going to the number 2 Patriots. And the number 11 Rams going to the number 3 Packers. So here we are in round 2. Good games up ahead, and let's jump right into it. Well, if we learned anything today, no team is safe. The Bills take down the number 1 Ravens with Lamar Jackson, the front runners for the Super Bowl. That easily, the Bills are moving on to the championship, or semifinals. I was about to say AFC championship, but whole different subject, no conferences. Let's just talk about the Bills though. Bills somehow beating the number 1 Ravens after beating the number 8 Vikings is pretty impressive, and the Bills have taken a lot of work to get here, and they're almost done. So let's move on to the other game to see who plays the winner. Or, excuse me, who plays the Bills, which I'm pretty sure is the Saints and the 49ers. So the winner of the Saints and 49ers will play the Bills in the semifinals. And well, sadly enough, the Saints will never have their way in any playoffs, as not only are we talking about real life, the last 2 seasons what happened, or more like the last 3 seasons, I don't even know. They get screwed up every year, it seems like. And then in our simulations too, with the 32 NFL team, they lost in the first round, and now they get the bye, but lose to the 49ers again. This game happened like about a week ago in real life. 49ers also won. It was a lot more high scoring, but 49ers won, and they win in the simulation too. So Saints, tough luck, eliminated again. They know what this feels like. They've been here several times, but for the 49ers, they are moving on to play the Bills in the semifinals. 49ers will punt it away, and a victory, and moving on to the Patriots Chiefs, a great matchup in the playoffs. And welcome to Foxborough, where it's been a shootout between 2 teams that always seem to end up here, always seem to play against each other, have a great playoff rival. It is the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. The Patriots won it last in the AFC Championship, and they're running down the field right now with a minute 23 left of the clock. Chiefs had to call a timeout, 38. And the Patriots are going to score the touchdown. Interesting call. Gives the Chiefs time to respond within a minute. Empty backfield, Patrick Mahomes. 4 receivers on the left side of the field. Airs it up deep. He's going for a one-on-one. Oh, he almost grabbed it. Oh, and it's picked after it's kicked back up to the air. And the Patriots, with some lucky ricochet luck, with McCourtney coming down with it, and the Patriots with 6 seconds left are going to kneel this clock away. And once again, New England getting past Kansas City, and they're moving on to the semifinals. They'll play the winner of Packers and Rams. And how about that pick? You know what that reminded me of? I don't know if you guys remember that one play from Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl, the one where we all know what happened on the goal line, but right before that play happened on the goal line, it looks exactly like it, where Russell Wilson lobbed a ball and it got kicked up in the air, and the dude He caught it. And here we have old-fashioned 1-minute drill with Aaron Rodgers down by 1. Gets Jimmy Graham 10, 15. I don't know how he got so many yards out of that. And they gets out of bounds too, and the Packers are in business. All they need is a field goal. But however, they gotta watch the clock, just like that one game a while back. Time management. With every timeout still on the board, time management is gonna be a key to win this game. Packers run no huddle. Right on the G. Aaron Rodgers does this best. No timeouts have been called yet. Oh, he gets it off. Better than a sack though. Mason Crosby in the snow. 39-yard line, that is his target. Like I was saying about the Giants, the first game the Packers played was the 32 NFL team bracket. The Packers got whooped by the Giants, and they were the number 2 seed too. And the second game, the Packers lost the Giants from a final drive and the final seconds. So they're looking for the first win here, and Aaron Rodgers going to air it. Will he get it? Oh, it's swatted out in the last second. We have a fullback in the backfield. Do you think they will hand it off? Aaron Jones gets his block, and I think he got it. Let's see where they mark it. 1st and 10, and Aaron Rodgers stays on the field, and yes, the Packers got it. No time has been called yet. 30 seconds left. Rams are playing this. Oh, there's the timeout. But Rams are playing this really strategical. You know, they really haven't used it any time. Classic Lambeau, the snow. Aaron Rodgers. Plenty of time. And here goes the ball. It's up for grabs. Out of bounds. But good grab, though. It was worth the grab, Marquise. Looks like the Packers have been stuck in midfield. They can't even go anywhere in the last few plays. For rush. Extra blocker if needed by Aaron Jones. Here goes the ball. Oh, and redemption for Scanling, as he was out of bounds the first play recently. And now up to the 10-yard line. The Packers, all they need is a field goal, and that's game. 16 seconds left. Looks like they'll take a run and call it timeout. And here comes Mason Crosby for a chip shot field goal. It is up. And straight down the middle, the Packers take the lead with 2. 29-27. 8 seconds left. Can they hold it? Most likely. Packers are on their way to win their first ever playoff simulation game. The final play by the Rams. 4 receivers. 3 rush. Jared Goff throws the ball and is knocked out. And the Packers finally gets what it feels like to win a playoff game. Thankfully, no Giants in sight in the top 12. But however, they do have to play a team that is kind of a scratch for them. It's the Patriots, so the Packers and Patriots will meet in the semifinals, and the Bills and the 49ers will meet in the other semifinals. And so, let's go and get into the bracket results of round 2, and we're moving on to the semifinals into the Super Bowl. Okay, so that concludes the quarterfinals, or what I like to call round 2. Now moving on to the semifinals. We have the Bills and 49ers, and the Patriots and the Packers. So, I'm going to read off the seeds that are left. So, obviously, the Bills are number 9, 49ers are 5, and the Patriots are 2, and the Packers are 3. So, we have only 2 bye seeds left. Kind of crazy. But let's go and jump on to these last 2 games, and then we'll hit the Super Bowl. Let's get into it. Okay, so it's been a defensive battle. That's why there's only been 1 touchdown on the board. The 49ers with the ball. If they convert here, that's game. And wide open. And the 49ers are going to get the touchdown. However, because they got the touchdown, the Bills are still alive. It all depends what they do here. Right now, it's a 7-point game. Go for 2. It's over. Probably want to be smart. You probably want to just kick the field goal, make it an 8-point game. But here's the real question. Does the Bills offense have what it takes to score 8 points? They haven't even scored 1 touchdown this entire game. Take a look at this angle by Taylor. The juke. The slow motion juke right there. And just falls into the end zone. Josh Allen gets sacked, and they have 1 timeout. Might as well go ahead and call it. 20 seconds left. Their magic is about to run out. The Bills, after beating the Vikings And the Ravens are running thin against the 49ers. 3rd and 18. In their own territory by a mile. Need to get a big play here. Watch out for Boza. Almost getting to him. And almost throws a pick. They have one more shot just because Richard Sherman did not land in bounds. 3 rush. Just going to air it deep into a pile. And that is game. The 49ers are moving on to the Super Bowl. Knocking off the Bills. And we'll play the winner of the Packers and Patriots. Let's go and get right into that game. And on to the Super Bowl it will be. Okay, so the Packers were not playing around in Foxborough. Looks like the Patriots might get a touchdown here. Oh, nope. And I think that's going to be game. We just barely get stopped. Yep. Packers win 48-35. Like I said, Packers were not playing around at all. Packers move on to the Super Bowl. They'll play the 49ers. Okay, so moving on to the Super Bowl, we have the number 5 49ers versus the number 3 Packers. A rematch from earlier this season, which was a complete slaughterhouse by the 49ers. But yeah, let's go and get right into this. Okay, so the current score in the Super Bowl is 31-24. Crucial play for the Packers defense, 3rd and 6. If Packers stop here, they can call one more timeout, force them to punt, and get the ball back to tie the game up at 31 apiece. Let's see if they can do it. And the 49ers will get the first down, and the 49ers will be crowned the top 12 Super Bowl NFL champions. And here's the final play of the Super Bowl as they kick a field goal, and it is no good. But why does it matter? Because the San Francisco 49ers have won the top 12 Super Bowl. Packers fall to the 49ers. Red and white confetti flies. And the 49ers prove that they're the best of the best and have what it takes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a really top-heavy video. Hopefully it's not too long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me some more suggestions for the playoff videos, because I enjoy doing them, and I hope you enjoy liking them. Aaron Rodgers in his pouty position, like always. Typical Madden. But yeah. 49ers win the top 12. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.